Hi you guys! So it is the end of the first week of August already. July went so crazy fast and we're nearing the end of summer. Before it gets too far into August, I wanted to share with you my July favorites. Pretty much all of this, except for one thing I'm going to show you, is makeup. That one thing I'm going to show you is a little trick that I've been using for a while and I want to make sure to share with you guys. But everything's pretty much makeup because I've definitely been wearing a lot more makeup this month than I wore back in June. First up is a foundation I tried out and reviewed for you guys, and that is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I wear 201 Classic Ivory. The only issue I found with this foundation is that Classic Ivory is just a tiny touch too light for my summer skin right now. So I've been adding in about 2 drops of the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Sheer Sun Bronzer. It's a serum bronzer. Been adding in about 1 to 2 drops of that into this, and that makes it match my skin perfectly. It's so beautiful. It wears beautifully. I have fairly oily skin, so I do have to powder this, but it still gives me a nice glow. Now, this doesn't last super long on me without having to touch it up. I do have to touch this up after about 4 hours if I don't powder. With powder, it will last about 6 to 8 hours before I have to touch up. I don't know if this would last 24 hours like it claims, but it's definitely a good, very moisturizing, very comfortable foundation to wear. It's definitely very light, and it does have great coverage. The other favorite I wanted to share with you guys is, there is a huge metallic lip trend going on right now. Everyone is coming out with metallic lipsticks and metallic liquid lips especially. I have not picked up any of the new metallic lip things, any of the new lipsticks, the new liquid lips, any of that. And that's because probably about a year and a half ago, NYX came out with a line of lipstick that was metallic way before the trend even started. And no one has been talking about these with this metallic lip trend, and they're so good. So these are the NYX Wicked Lippies. I don't believe these are limited edition. I don't see these in stores a whole lot, but I believe you can still order them on their website, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I have 2 of the shades. I have Wrath and Power, and Wrath is this gorgeous bronze shade. I'm just going to go ahead and swatch it for you guys. Anyway, this is just a gorgeous metallic bronze coppery shade. It looks so pretty on the lips. It's great for the metallic lip trend, and it's so moisturizing, which is really nice, especially if you're kind of getting over the whole liquid lip thing, or if your lips are incredibly dry. These are very moisturizing. And the other one I got is Power, which is a really pretty purple. Just a really nice lilac purple shade, and I absolutely love this one too. They actually look more metallic on the lips than they do in a swatch. They're very bold, they're very bright, they're very shiny and metallic looking. The bronze one almost looks like you have a liquid bronze on your lips. It's so pretty. But I just wanted to share those as an option for you guys if you are interested in the metallic lip trend, but you're looking for something that's moisturizing and that is at an affordable drugstore price. So next thing I'm going to show you, which I just recently got, but I'm in love with it, that's the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. This is my absolute #1, without a doubt, favorite mascara right now. This stuff is incredible. And yes, I know it has a rubberized wand, and usually I complain about those. This one isn't overly stiff. It doesn't jab me in the eye. It's very soft, and it just separates my lashes beautifully. I can build them up without them getting spidery. It's super dark black. And while it doesn't make them curl any more than they already do with my eyelash curler, it holds the curl. I've never seen a non-waterproof mascara be able to hold a curl like this one can. Most non-waterproof mascaras, my eyelashes will just go whoop. They will fall right down into stick straight lashes, especially if it's a super heavy or super wet formula. And this is just It's perfect. It's fantastic. I love it. Next thing I want to show you guys, you haven't seen it on this channel a lot recently, and that's only because I've been trying a bunch of different products. It's one of my favorite foundations, and that's the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation, the illumination version in light. Now, as you can see, I definitely have used a ton of this. I'm almost completely out of it. But even though I haven't been using this a ton as a foundation recently, just because I've been trying so many different liquid foundations, matte foundations, glowy foundations. I've been trying all the new ones that are coming in. This is still my favorite powder foundation, and it's still fantastic for setting concealer with. I still love setting concealer with this underneath my eyes, nose if I have any breakouts. This is absolutely fantastic. So that's why I've been using this for recently, is when I haven't been using my NYX Banana Powder, because I've been using a particularly pink tone foundation and the banana powder is too yellow against the pink tone foundation, then I will usually use this to set my concealer with. Right, speaking of setting things and concealing and powdering and all that fun stuff, I have to share with you two of my favorite brushes, and I have to admit they're both Real Techniques. I can't help it. I'm a drugstore brush junkie. I love drugstore brushes. They're so affordable and they're so good now. This one is the Real Techniques contour brush. Oh my goodness. I don't use this for contour. Mind you, it is fantastic for contour, but I tend to use their Expert Face brush just because it's a little bit larger and I can get more of an area covered. I usually do a slightly wider contour, so it helps with that. But I love using this for two things. I love using this for powdering underneath my eyes because it's super soft, it's super gentle, and it just fits in there perfectly. So when I'm not using my beauty blender, I'm using this. And the other thing I love using this for is this is a fantastic brush for highlight. Most people will do fan brushes, things like that for highlight, and that's great. But I love brushes that can be used for more than one thing. In fact, I use this one so much for so many different things. I've actually been considering buying another one. But this is perfect for contour, to get that nice rounded, or not contour, highlight. It's perfect for highlight. I can't talk today. It's perfect for highlighting along your cheekbone, getting up into here if you want a little bit above that brow bone. Down your nose, it's just the perfect size. It's very soft, so it's very easy to control how much or how little highlight you're applying. Just, love it, love it, love it. Okay, up next I have what is a pretty old product. I'm 99% sure this is still available, or some version of it is still available, and this is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. It says with aloe, green tea, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E. I do not use this as a setting spray. In general, I don't tend to wear setting sprays. The only time I will use one is if I'm not paying attention and I way over powder my face and it's all of a sudden massive cake face and I need to spritz it, soften it up, and take that down just a little bit so it's not like powder flying off of my face. Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. But the main thing I like to use this for is for wetting my brushes. If I'm going to be doing more of a foiled eye look, things like that, or if I'm working with a shadow that just doesn't have a ton of pigment, I'll use this to wet my brushes instead of using plain tap water or distilled water. I don't have like a Max Fix Plus or anything like that, though I have found something that a lot of people have considered to be a dupe for that I will probably be picking up and trying sometime in the next few weeks. But I like using this for wetting my brushes. It's cheap. So you know when you're wetting your brushes, half the product ends up going into the air. It's cheap, so you're not spending a ton of money on it. You're not using water that comes out of your sink. You might not know what kind of bacteria is on it, stuff like that. Kind of freaks me out a little bit. So I really like using this, yeah. It works well. It does exactly what I need it to do. Especially if you're newer into makeup and you're looking for something really cheap that you can wet your brushes with, this is great for that. The next makeup thing is my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Peacock. I'm actually wearing this on my lower lash line right now. And I used to wear the jumbo pencils on my lower lash line a lot, and I kind of got out of the habit of it because I had them in a lower drawer. I didn't see them a lot, so I didn't think about them, and I would just use shadow and smudge it out and things like that. But I probably picked this up probably sometime last week. I was going through my drawers and I saw my jumbo pencils and I saw this one. I was like, why haven't I been wearing that? It's the perfect blue pencil for summer, and blue with a peach lid looks so stinking gorgeous. And this blue is just the prettiest blue. It's just so bright and so just, oh, it's like a pool. It's like pool blue. It's so, so, so pretty. So yeah, that is the color Peacock by NYX, and I love it. And the last makeup thing is one that I used to talk about in probably almost every single favorites video, but I haven't talked about for a while, but it's another one of those products I recently found again, and I was like, ooh, where have you been? I missed you. And that is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm, and this is in the shade 250 Standout. This is one of my very favorite red lipsticks. This is matte, but it's not drying. This doesn't dry down and cause your lips to crack and get all gross. It is a gorgeous red. It's a twist up. Mine's really, really flat right now. It has a minty smell, but not a minty taste or tingle to it at all. And it is so, so pretty. It's just one of those gorgeous, slightly blue tone berryish reds. And it's absolutely fantastic. I love this especially paired with a winged liner. The other day, my eyelids were totally nude and I just had a black wing liner and then the NYX Peacock pencil on my lower lash line and wore this on my lips, and it was so, so gorgeous. But anyway, the non-makeup thing I wanted to show you guys was actually a pair of scissors. I know this is kind of weird, but I'm really, really picky about scissors. I'm crazy picky about office supplies, period. But with scissors, I have not bought for my office area any other scissors other than these for probably like the past 10 years, I think, 8 to 10 years, because these are so, so good. These are the Fisker Soft Touch. These are fine tip scissors. They have a little locking mechanism and they spring mount. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, why are you showing us scissors? Have you really lost your mind? I haven't lost my mind, I promise. The reason I'm showing you scissors is because you know what these are amazing for? These super, super fine tips. These are fantastic for trimming down lashes. When you wear false lashes, you have to trim them down pretty much, unless you have like perfectly sized eyes. They make lashes really, really big. So almost everyone has to trim their eyelashes down. And because these are super sharp and have that super fine tip, they are absolutely perfect for that. Sorry if you guys can hear the baby in the background. My husband's home. I promise he's taking care of him. He didn't realize that when the baby gets super happy and jumps up and down and squeals, that you can hear it back here with me too. So yeah, my camera tends to pick up on every little tiny noise. Alright guys, we are almost done. If you have watched this far in this video, you are absolutely awesome, and thank you so, so much. To show you the trick, it is how I keep headphones organized. So what I use are binder clips. Just standard office binder clips. Now mine are old. Mine are like plain black office clips that I think like I might have gotten from my mom like back in high school. These are really old. And they have washi tape on them just because one day I was bored and was like, okay, I need to put some color on them. But now you can get really, really cute ones. I actually need to upgrade. They have cute ones with patterns, ones made out of copper, all kinds of cute ones you can find at Target. But what I do really easy is I just take my headphones, I take 3 fingers, and I just wrap my headphones up. Voila, very simple. take the clip, and then I just slide the headphones into the clip like that, and you make sure that the pinching part doesn't land on any of the wires, and you're done. Because literally all the wires are inside that enclosed space. They can slide freely, nothing's pinched, nothing gets damaged. The wires don't get kinked or pinched or ruined in any way. And it can make them nice and small. You can even fold these little things forward to hold the other end. And it can just slip into your bag and you'll be good. If you have a bunch of them to organize, you can actually hang them. If you have a cork board or something, you can hang them from a push pin right on your cork board. It's super, super easy. Or when you're using your headphones, say you're listening to music, you can actually just clip this to your pocket or the strap of your purse or wherever, and you won't lose it. So I organize my headphones like this. My daughter also has a pair of headphones that I organize the same way. It keeps them neat and compact and out of the way, and it's really, really cheap, and it's super, super fast, which I love. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my July favorites video. If you have any questions, comments, or just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. I am pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. Thank you guys so, so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Now, I'm going to go watch men's gymnastics. Bye.